Here's Joe Biden.
The world's going to Hades in a handbasket. We are desperately concerned about the circumstance relating to avian flu. We don't have enough vaccines. We don't have enough police officers. And we're going to debate the next 3 weeks, I'm told, gay marriage, a flag amendment, and God only knows what else. I can't believe the American people can't see through this. We already have a law, the Defense of Marriage Act, where we've all voted, not where I voted, no, they said, look, marriage is between a man and a woman, and states must respect that. Nobody's violated that law. There's been no challenge to that law. Why do we need a constitutional amendment? Marriage is between a man and a woman.
So he gets a pass because that was pre-dementia. He has no memory of saying any of that. Now he's just a vessel for the ambitions of others. But that was an interesting insight. People talk about stuff like this, particularly when it's not strictly speaking relevant, because they don't want to talk about other things. And that makes it even more interesting that Joe Biden's handlers 16 years later are telling him to talk about gay marriage in drag shows. Anything to distract you. And in fact, at today's bill signing, just to completely pull your attention away from everything else that's going on, Joe Biden came out in favor of both gay marriage, of course, because it's been legal for 10 years, and in favor of the genital mutilation of children. Here he is.
We need to challenge the hundreds of callous, cynical laws introduced in the states targeting transgender children, terrifying families, and criminalizing doctors who give children the care they need. We have to protect these children so they know they're loved, and we will stand up for them and say they can see for themselves.
It's pretty interesting when you think about it. So this is a bill signing affirming the legality, legalizing, once again, gay marriage, which most people support in this country. Should people get married if they love each other? Yeah, they should. That's fine. Not that controversial a point at this stage. But here's Joe Biden using that opportunity to promote gender-affirming care for kids. And of course, that means the sexual mutilation of children, cutting the breasts off 15-year-olds, sterilizing them for life with chemicals. That's what Boston Children's Hospital and many other hospitals have been doing. Puberty blockers. Have fun with osteoporosis when you're 30. So why would Joe Biden be promoting that, apart from the fact certain special interest groups want him to? Again, this was supposed to be about gay marriage, but here you have Joe Biden, President of the United States, purportedly pushing child sexual mutilation. And then you have, this is even weirder, Kamala Harris out there talking about contraception. Really? Watch.
For millions of LGBTQI plus Americans and interracial couples, this is a victory, and it is part of a larger fight. The Dobbs decision reminds us that fundamental rights are interconnected, including the right to marry who you love, the right to access contraception, and the right to make decisions about your own body.
Now we're just confused. The right to buy contraception. Now, no one on this show is a legal scholar, but Griswold versus Connecticut came down in 1967, which affirmed from the High Court the right of Americans to buy contraception.
I'm going to have to...
56 years ago. Interracial marriage? That's been legal for our lifetimes. No one's trying to make it illegal. Not one person is pushing to make that illegal. Not one.
And what's messed up, D-New, a lot of people voted for this. We're in trouble. People are going to freeze to death in the wintertime. Older people, watch out for your grandparents. If you have any grandparents, may be hungry because prices are so high. Gas is high. Everything is going haywire. And they're worrying about kids looking at, drag queens and getting mutilated. It's just, this world is crazy. I put zoologists up there because that's what I'm wearing. I'm wearing zoologist. Mr. One, please forgive me, man, if you don't want politics involved in this. I mean, but I just let it roll. And bam, it's like, yo, are you serious? Don't mean you can't buy any squid, but it makes this seem like this is vain right here, man. Like with all the stuff going on and you worry about spraying some juices. Well, I can do both. I can multitask. I can spray juice and I can figure out what's going on in this country. This is crazy, man. And I know people in the hood do not let their children go and get their breasts chopped off or get their weenies chopped off and get hormones and all this stuff. People don't do that in the hood, but y'all voted for this, man. Are you kidding me? I don't know what to say, man. Well, it's better than Trump. But see, anything is better than anything when you're willing to settle for a stimulus check. Because folk in the hood think they're going to get bailed out by stimulus checks and free gas and free electric. They're going to be sorely surprised when the electric go out and you be, I don't know I can't pay my bill. And that's just too bad. But I tell you what you can do. You can send your kids to school so you can look at drag queens. You can send them so they can go get their breasts cut off and their dinglings cut off. You can do that all day and we'll pay for that. But as far as you getting help for your gas and your food and your electric and your we ain't got no time for that. We ain't got no time for fentanyl coming over the border. We just want to deal with LGBTQ. We want to get kids mutilated. That's what we into. We into that. All this other stuff is cool. We let that ride. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Y'all voted for it. A lot of you who may look at this video, a lot of you don't look at my channel because you don't look at my page because you know I be telling the truth and you don't want to admit to it. And you'll start bringing up stuff. Well, Trump, but this ain't got nothing to do with Trump. Trump is not even here anymore. We're talking about what's going on right now. Everybody, and color folk always pulling something from the back to justify something that's being wrong now. Why do we do that all the time, man? We do that to each other's people too. Always be, well, remember when you did this? I thought you forgot all about it. Well, no, I didn't. Just to be right about something is really ridiculous. Y'all got to deal with it. I already know it's popping. I'm already prepared, hopefully, for what's about to pop off. I hope you are too. And I hope your grandparents and your parents and anybody else in hospitals or whatsoever, imagine that power going out. Imagine them freezing. Imagine that. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. I might be sending people who go on and all this stuff. I mean, it is what it is. But I'm still concerned about what's going on as well. So, Zoologist, Victor Juan, Parfum, the Extrait. And this is crazy. This is crazy, man. I know you had BD new. I know you with it, bro. I know you with it, man. But we can't get our own people around us because the first thing they want to do, you start telling them how bad this government is, and Biden is just a mummy and he's not running anything. If you tell them that, they'll start cussing at you. Because the greatest thing color folk like to do is use profanity, cuss, and that's pretty much it. I'll cuss you out. Yeah, but you still going to be freezing in the wintertime. You still ain't going to have no money. You're going to cut the stem checks off, and you have to be out there robbing people trying to get something, or you have to send your kids out there to rob somebody, and it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. But hey, can't tell some folks something. We got some people agree with you, but they don't want to say they agree with you. They want to say it in the background they agree with you, but they don't want to tell their people that they agree with you because they might not want to be their family anymore. Oh yeah, I'm not going to be your brother anymore because you believe in what? Hey man, I'm out, man. Take care of yourself. Be well. Separate yourself from the rest. Be a leader, not a follower. Stay away from the foolishness and keep it heavenly. Thank you, D. New, for always reminding me of that, and I appreciate y'all. Talk to you later. Bam, bam. Exactly. They never want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear that. Of course you don't want to hear it. Until stuff start happening to you, then you start crying like crybabies. That's what you're going to start doing. But D-New, stand your ground, bro. Stand your ground, man. I appreciate you, brother. My man. And Mark 8 Mark over there in Malaysia. Thank y'all too, man. Y'all always on pocket. And my other friends too. Y'all, they know what's going on, but they ain't going to call no names. But that's what it is. I'm out here. I got to get to the trap.